Alright, hello my fellow Monster Hunter fans, back with some Monster Hunter Wilds, and today I would like to discuss the new Title Update 3 news that's been rumored to come around August 13th, and go over the new things that we should be expecting. So from what I've heard, what I've been told, there's going to be a new quest difficulty, so I'm guessing 9-star monsters will be appearing, including the two fierce monsters we just got, Laggy and Seregios, probably going to 9-star. And in those quests we should expect parts that we are going to use in the new talisman crafting system, which lets us craft talismans and they grant random skills. I guess just like in Sunbreak we had our talisman crafting system there, which gave us a random assortment of skills to basically tie our builds together or add on new skills that we wanted to optimize our builds. So that's pretty exciting because we do need the versatility, and if they're going to add a new difficulty, we're definitely going to need to boost our stats, our attacks, our affinity, everything like that, in order to take down the more challenging monsters, obviously. Now, it doesn't say if there will be any slots added to the talismans, but I would imagine so, right? Because, like in Sunbreak, we did get talismans added. We got slots added to our talismans to further optimize our builds. So I would imagine they wouldn't leave that out if they're going to be, RNG talismans. And yeah, we need that, why leave that out, right? So hopefully they add slots, and I hope that the skills are at least level 3 max. Maybe it'll even be, fully maxed out, but at least level 3, I would hope. They're also coming with an expanded weapon balance adjustments. I'm scared of that because weapon balancing usually means they're gonna touch something and something's gonna be out of whack. So I do like the dual blades where they're at. So hopefully they'll just be buffs and no nerfs. So we'll just have to see about that. Hopefully they buffed the frames on the dodge. I would like that for the dual blades. So, but hopefully, no touching of the attack damage or anything like that. They can buff element too if they wanted. We'll have a new monster in a seasonal event. So August, we're approaching the fall. So I'm sure it'll be a fall event in Title Update 3. The new monster, I'm not too sure. We're speculating what that might be. We had how many monsters? We had at least 2 new monsters in the jungle area. We had one in the plains. So best thing we can guess is maybe it'll be in the oil well basin. The new monster, not sure what it might be. Could be Ignactor. We definitely need Diablos in the game. The Wilds theme definitely contours to the Diablos. All the sand in the plains, like it's literally Diablos playground. So I'm sure Diablos will be coming, if not in this update, maybe in Master Rank they'll bring it out, and maybe we'll see some bloodbath mechanics with the Diablos, but I'm not sure. Oil well basin, maybe Bracky, maybe a blast monster. Hard to say what we'll see coming up, but there's a lot of good guesses you can possibly think of that they might bring you know, to, you know, in this next update. So we'll also have the release date for, I guess, September. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like a two-parter, possibly like a, you know, title update 1 will have the what's coming up now, and then something later in addition to title update 3. So I don't know. I know, you know, the 13th is going to be good because we'll have more in-game content, which we need. I would like if they made the Arch Temper monsters drop heavy armor spheres, because other than just the challenge, just the initial challenge, Arch Temper monsters don't really have a purpose. So I mean, you know, you can test your builds out on them, but there's plenty of other monsters do that. People are crown hunting and everything like that. So it's like, you know, why an Arch Tempered? I mean, you can just fight a Tempered monster faster and still have a chance to drop heavy armor spheres. So have Arch Tempered monsters specifically drop heavy armor spheres so it'll be worth farming and it'll have a purpose in the game, other than, you know, just, hey, you know, beat it in this time and you'll get a pendant, you know, and then that's it. They just, you know, they just go on with the win. You know, give Arch Tempered monsters a purpose in the game, I say. You know, other than the armor, which, you know, the armor isn't meta really, has some good pieces for certain weapons, but, you know, I would like Arch Tempered to have a purpose in the game. So, other news, they'll be improving the performance. So hopefully PC players, they'll be able to, you know, play basically. Her PC's having a lot of issues with the wilds and crashing and bugs and whatnot. Although, good friend of mine also makes Monster Hunter content, the Paradox Machine. Check him out on YouTube and on Twitch. He is having the greatest time on his PC running Monster Hunter Wilds. So I don't know, maybe it's just PC's not powerful enough. Like, he just, you know, got a new PC and it's, you know, I guess CIA level at this point. So I don't know if that's what it is, but, you know, he's good. He hasn't had any complaints when it's running on his PC. But I don't know, maybe you can go to his channel and ask him that, you know, if you have any questions on what specs to run the game smoothly. But that is it as far as I see for the upcoming title update 3 coming on August 13th. It's about a week from now, just about. So also expecting Nu Udra to become Arch Tempered in that game. I said that game. In title update 3, we're expecting Nu Udra, Arch Tempered Nu Udra. So excited for that, as always. You know, new monster and being able to let's pick a meal. Get to farm these, so I just had those readily available. I can save supplies and everything, and I got Caprice High. But yeah, Arch Tempered Nu Udra, fierce monster, pretty, you know, difficult. Well, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's pretty volatile fight for the dual blades. But in this video, I guess we'll just take on the regular tempered version. 5-star. It is 7-star though, so you know, there's that. But tempered 5-star, just in preparation of Nu Udra, the Arch Tempered flavor. Get some reps in for that. Get the chill mantle bug. We do have our water dual blades equipped, so we'll see how we'll fare against this big baddie. New Udra is pretty volatile because it's like fighting a blanket, and it just blankets the area with its size. So it's like, if you don't get the timing right, you're in a bad spot. That's where it's like, oh, you would see me, you piece of filth. Alright, got that. See that move. Move is very scary as a dual blades player. Oh, you wanna? All right, looks like we knocked it out. See, stitch. I was at the face. Ow. Are you gonna try it again, huh? Pretty determined slime octopus monster guy. I kind of wanted that. Let's get that meter back. As you can see, there's a tempered wound there. Apparently I got both. There's that knockdown. Interesting.
Look out!
Yeah, I tried to, and it came very fast. Oh, I don't like that. Where you at, Mr. Kitty? I'm gonna let you get away with that. Why? Yeah, it does that too. Like, it won't let you. It won't let you finish it off like right away for some reason. Like when it's when it's on its last legs, it'll do this scream. It doesn't even make a noise. Sir? Yep. I didn't do that. Okay. Definitely gonna have to look out for that. For Arch Temper. I could have used the lore pod, but I don't want to waste them. I'm trying to stack supplies right now, just to make sure we're ready for master rank. I'm trying to get as many supplies as I can for master rank. So, but yeah, you know, getting our reps in for Nu Udra, the new art template that we're expecting to come in Title Update 3, and all the new in-game content that we should be expecting. Should be a nice little grind to take us to Title Update 4. So we'll be ready for, you know, whatever new difficulties. Because if we're getting a new difficulty, most likely those arch-tempered monsters are going to be in that new tier of difficulty. So we're definitely going to have to be ready moving forward to Title Update 4. We're going to have the best optimized build, the best skills available to knock out these nasty monsters that are coming. Because I can tell you, I am kind of nervous about Arch-Tempered Jindahide just because of how I see it work with the dual blades. It has a lot of AoE attacks that hit multiple times where the window is airtight to dodge twice. So there was a time where it did, you know, the AoE missed and I was able to dodge, and upon landing on the first dodge, I was able to dodge again, but the window was hair tight in order for me to do that. And I don't have full evade window on this build, so yeah, Arch-Tempered Jindahide is gonna be a nightmare, but I'm pretty sure also with the new tier we should be able to up our armor's defense, I would think, as well, with the new tier of difficulty. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll have to see. But that is gonna be it for me in this video. Let me know what you think about Title Update 3 coming up. Let me know your thoughts, what you plan on using in your builds, what you hope to land in your new talismans, and your thoughts and wish lists for the next title updates. And I'd like to thank you for watching. As always, do the proper thing, like, share, subscribe, tune into future videos, and I will see you then. Peace.